just another tale.
Ben was the only security guard on duty at the Kronos Archive, a sprawling facility that stored old corporate and government records. His job was simple: do hourly patrols and watch the cameras. At 2:17 a.m., the motion sensor in the closed stack vault, a section sealed for decades, alerted. On camera, a single archival box, labeled Project Lament, had fallen from a top shelf. Ben sighed, rubbing his eyes. He spoke into his two-way radio, his voice echoing in the empty security office.
Central, this is Unit 7. Got a motion alert in the closed stack, probably just a shelf giving way, proceeding to check it out.
The air in the closed stack was thin and smelled of brittle paper. The box lay spilled open on the floor. Instead of documents, it was filled with fine, gray dust. As he knelt, his radio crackled to life with a voice that was distorted, slow, and deep.
Central? Say again, your transmission is breaking up.
The voice on the radio was not his dispatcher. It spoke a single, clear sentence. Ben froze, the hair on his arm standing up. The voice was wrong, its tone shifting and glitching. "What did you just say? Identify yourself." He backed away, but the voice came again, this time from a dusty intercom speaker on the wall. It was closer now. The motion sensor alert on his handheld device began to flash continuously, showing movement swarming through the entire archive, converging on his location. He fumbled for his radio, his voice tight with panic.
Central, I have a breach. I repeat, a hostile breach in the closed stack. I need immediate backup. The main vault door slammed shut with a final hydraulic hiss. The voice spoke a third time, but now it wasn't from the radio or intercom. It was a whisper that came from directly behind him, layered with the static of a broken transmission. Ben spun around, shining his flashlight on the empty space. His own radio, still in his hand, transmitted the whisper back to him. He was no longer just hearing it. He was broadcasting it.
Stay back! Don't come near me!
The gray dust from the spilled box began to stir, coalescing in the beam of his flashlight. It didn't form a shape, but instead it seemed to absorb the light, creating a moving patch of absolute darkness. The voice spoke its final sentence, and this time, Ben understood. It wasn't a ghost. It was a signal. A signal that had been recorded, stored, and now using him and his equipment to rebroadcast itself, to find a way out. The last thing Ben heard before the darkness swallowed him up was the sound of his own screaming voice, perfectly mimicked and repeated back at him from every speaker in the archive.
No, that's not me. Stop it.
When the day shift guards arrived, they found the closed stack vault sealed. Ben was gone. His radio and security camera footage were wiped clean. The only anomaly was a single, open archival box in the middle of the floor, filled with a fine gray, magnetic dust. And on the main security console, a single line of text was typed, waiting for the next shift to read it.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will meet again with just another tale.